The Huey was my primary aircraft that I flew. I was assigned to the 57th Assault Helicopter Company in Pleiku, which is in the Military 2 Region 2 Corps. My mission was very unique. Although I flew a Huey, primarily I flew what was called the Nighthawk mission. And the Nighthawk mission was, I was a single ship. I flew at night. I was like a patrol officer, a policeman, a county sheriff. I'd go out and I would see what was cooking. I would get information on bad guys' locations, and because I had an instrument rating, I could go and venture out. It wasn't a guarantee that I'd always be safe, but the instrument rating helped me fly at night without any references, and we'd go out and look for activity. Try to find where the NVA may be going, look for activity on the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Then we'd also circle around Camp Holloway, where I was located, and also the Military 2 Region headquarters. So it was a very, like I say, very unique mission. I was the aircraft commander for probably 3/4 of my tour. I had a number of different co-pilots, because it was an opportunity for them to get their night flying time. But I did have the same crew in the back. I had the same crew chief, the same gunners. They were Cobra crew chiefs by day and Nighthawk crew chiefs during the hours of darkness. They were the best. I love those guys. Without them, it would have been nothing. My day would start at about 1600. We'd go out pre-flight, make sure we had ammo on the aircraft. The aircraft had 2 miniguns. Each minigun we had 10,000 rounds for. The minigun is the electric Gatling gun, and it would fire 6,000 rounds a minute. In other words, 100 rounds a second. So we had one on the left, one on the right. We also had 2 handheld M60s and a variety of things that the guys would throw out of the helicopters. I never asked. You get it, you throw it. But we'd go out, we'd prepare the ship, make sure that we had our armament ready to go. We had air in the tires, that we were fueled up, do our pre-flight. And just about, an hour before sunset, we'd crank up and we'd go out and we'd look for any kind of activity, because it was that time and the hours in dawn when the bad guys would like to pull off their little surprise attacks. And usually that came in the form of being rocketed. The airfield would get hit. And so we'd go out and we'd figure out which direction the rockets came from, and we usually knew about where they were coming from, and we'd go out and look for them. And we were pretty successful in eliminating the targets. Oh, the Huey. Oh my God, what a remarkable machine. When I first flew in one, it was love at first sight. I was in the back, I was an officer candidate school, and they put us in this helicopter, and I'm going, oh my God, this is special. So I'm just watching the pilots, I'm watching them interact, and before I knew it, the flight was over, and I said, I got to do this. And to watch it do what it did, it was a troop carrier. It would insert troops. It would evacuate the troops. It was an air ambulance. The medevac pilots, to me, they're the greatest pilots in the world. They go to the head of the line. There's nobody like them. I've never had to experience what they did, to go in without any armament. You've got to go in and pick up somebody that's wounded. And you know what? You may not be coming out of this. Didn't bother them at all. They cinched their belts up and they went in. So anyway, we have that. It was a good transport helicopter. It was a good platform for me. You could do anything with the Huey that really you had a mind to do, and it would do it. It would take you there. It would bring you back. Very reliable aircraft.